Hi, everyone. This is Elliot Williams, TDL's DPLA Metadata Aggregation Service Coordinator, and I'm here today to give you a little tour of the Texas Digital Library Community Slack and some tips about joining in our upcoming metadata office hours. I'm assuming that you have already joined the TDL Community Slack and set up your profile. If you haven't joined yet, email info@tdl.org and we'll send you a link to join. If you have the Slack app downloaded on your computer or mobile device, you can access the TDL Community Slack workspace there, or you can always use Slack in a browser window as I'm doing here. If you haven't done so yet, you may also want to take a look at your profile and notification settings, which you can find by clicking on your profile picture in the top right here and going to Preferences. Most of the conversation in Slack happens in channels, which are dedicated conversation spaces around a specific topic or group. You can see the list of channels that you're a member of in the left-hand pane here. The TDL Community Slack has a number of channels about different digital library topics, as well as some that are just for fun. Once you've joined a channel, you can easily participate in the conversation and see when there are new messages in that channel. When there are messages you haven't seen in a channel, the channel name will be bolded. As you can see, there's a message I haven't read yet in the jobs channel, so that channel name is highlighted here. The general channel, where I am now, is sort of the main channel and is a great place to get started, say hello, and ask general questions. To see the other available channels and pick which ones you'd like to join, hover over channels in the left panel here, click the plus sign and select Browse Channels. There you can see a list of all of the channels that are available and select which ones you'd like to join. Slack also has private channels, which have a little lock icon next to them, like this one. So the list of channels you see might be slightly different than the ones in my list here. We have a specific channel set up for the metadata office hours. So if you want to participate in the office hours, you should definitely join that channel. Once you're in a channel, you can write a message that everyone in that channel will see. And you can also reply to existing messages, either your own or someone else's, by hovering over the message and clicking on Reply in Thread. And that will create a threaded message here. Another way you can respond to other people's posts is with emoji reactions. You can use any existing emoji as a reaction, and it can be a great way to quickly and easily acknowledge, agree with, or boost other people's posts. Within a channel, you can also see pinned messages, which are messages that have been saved for easy access. You can see if there's a pinned message at the top of the screen here, and clicking on it will show you those messages. I've pinned some useful information and links in the Metadata Office Hours channel, so that information will always be easily available. You can also see the channel description by clicking on the channel name at the top if you ever need to refer back to that. One thing to note about the TDL Community Slack is that because it is on the free Slack plan, messages only stick around in channels for 90 days. So you may see some channels that haven't been active in a few months, which look empty, but you're still welcome to join and post messages in those channels. You can also send direct messages to other people who are in the TDL Community Slack. You can see your direct messages here on the left panel underneath your channels. To start a new direct message with someone, you can select the new message icon up here in the top left and then search for their name. Then that message chain will appear in your DM list in the left here. So you can see that Leah is in my direct message list. Pro tip, you can also send direct messages to yourself, which I use a lot to draft messages or save notes to myself. This is also a good time for a reminder that the TDL Community Slack is covered by TDL's Code of Conduct, and we have zero tolerance for abuse or harassment of any kind. If you need to report a Code of Conduct violation, please email info@tdl.org. As I said, we're going to use a dedicated channel for the metadata office hours. During the scheduled time, I'm hoping we can have some good discussion in that channel. I'll have a few questions to kick things off, but it's especially your opportunity to ask whatever questions you have about metadata or bring up any topics you want to discuss. And if you're not able to make it during the scheduled time, please feel free to take a look at the conversation afterwards and add your thoughts and reactions too. So that's it. A quick introduction to TDL's Community Slack. There's a ton more that you can do with Slack, so I hope you'll keep exploring. If you have questions or need assistance, please feel free to reach out to me or any of the TDL staff, either in the Community Slack or through email. I look forward to seeing you in Slack and hopefully at the next Metadata Office Hour.